Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be learning how to draw a variety of different seashells. Examine all the shapes I'm using. Look carefully. What shape is this I'm making right now? I just combined it with another shape. Next, you're going to add lines to create textures and details on the shell. Look at all the lines I'm using. Now make a sand dollar. What shape should I use? Sand dollar is one of my favorite shells. Now you're going to combine lines to add extra details to your work. These are the details inside of the sand dollar. They tend to look a little bit like flowers in the middle. What line am I using now? This is one of my favorite lines in that shell. Combine familiar shapes and you can even invent your own. Invented shapes are also called freeform or organic shapes. These are shapes that we find in nature, so they're not exact like a geometric shape, which is a circle or square. Try to fill the entire paper, so I have a little bit of an empty space in this corner, so I'm going to add another seashell. Now it's time to outline your work. You can use crayons, pens, or markers. I'm using what's called a grease crayon. It looks a lot like a pencil, but this is actually a crayon. So you may have noticed these seashells in the corner. These are from my own collection of shells that I found at the beach. So I'm using this as a reference to help me draw my real shells. Make sure you trace carefully always. Take your time, my friends. Now it's time to add color. Use whatever colors you like. Have patience, everyone. Always take your time. Look at all the colors I'm using. Why do you think I selected these colors? Take a look at the shells that I have from my collection on the table, and then take a look at the shells I'm coloring in. Now look and see why you think I selected these colors to use. Blend your colors to create more interest. So instead of just using one color to color in my shells, I'm using more than one color and blending all those together. I looked at my artwork and had a great idea. I think it needs a background. So my seashells are going to be at the seashore. That's a really famous tongue twister. Have you ever heard it? She sells seashells by the seashore. Try to say that 3 times fast without getting your tongue tied. Time to color in the rest of your details. I'm first going to color in my sand and then I'll work on the water. Here's a great tip: color in one direction to ensure neatness. What color should I use for my ocean? Now you're going to add dark outlines right by all your waves, so just to make that look a little bit more realistic. Also add some shadows right underneath the seashells. Also add shadows to the shells on the sand. So you're going to add shadows to all of your shells. Maybe my shells can be added to my drawing just for fun. Thanks everyone, now it's your turn.